Hello, my name is Andrew Inemo, and I'm excited to present my project to you on developing a secured web application using Flask as a continuous assessment requirement. The secured note web application is a Flask-based web application for notes taking. The project is based on an existing project done by GitHub user Tim Tech with Tim. Introduction. What is the Secured Notes web application? It's a platform for securely managing personal notes, emphasizing on strong security measures and user-friendly functionalities. Objective to enhance the security and the usability and to prevent common vulnerabilities. Overview. So we're looking at 4 different sections in the overview: the authentication, the session management, the notes management, and the security enhancement. Then the technologies used to design this web application, will basically categorize it into 3 parts. You have the backend part where the Python Flask framework sits. You have the database, we're using SQLite. They also have the front end using HTML and Jinga templating. Then we also have for styling the Bootstrap and the CMD, which is Content Delivery Network. Then we have the security features improvement. So we're looking at strong hashing, strong password hashing. We're looking at accounts lockout after 3 attempts. Also looking at session management. That means if you have an inactivity for more than 2 minutes, it times you out and tells you to log in again. Then for all the forms, we're also looking at the CSRF protection. CSRF means cross-site request forgery. And also looking at the input sanitization, ensuring that you don't have the XSS attacks, and ensuring that whatever data you're going to input in any field, in any form, is protected from all these kind of vulnerabilities. Then the application flow. So we have a user creation page, which is the user registration that validates input and stores it securely with hash password. We have the login, which authenticates users with their hash password verification, implements lockout after 3 failed attempts, and the notes management where you can add, view, update, and delete notes. And notes are securely stored in the database. Then these are a bit of a code snippet. So this in the application factory where the init.py file sits. You can see we just implemented here permanent session lifetime for just 20 minutes. Then the strong password hashing using the PBKDF2 underscore hash 256 for very strong one. Then the rates limiting that prevents denial of service attacks. Then the input sanitization, which also prevents attacks stemming from SQL injections and cross-site scripting. Then we have the project structure here. This entire project can also be accessed on GitHub on my GitHub page, which will also be shared in the technical report. Now, in the project structure, we can see you have the web project itself, you have the init, the authentication model, the views, and the template folders, which houses all the HTML files. And there's also a requirement.txt, which also contains all the dependencies that will be used for the project. In conclusion here, the takeaway is that secure web application comes by usability with strong security, protects against common vulnerabilities, demonstrates the best practices in web application development, and the future enhancement is looking at taking the application to the cloud, providing role-based access, password resets, and events logging. Now, I will take you to the next section of this walkthrough on a demo on how these pages were all created and the functionality of the website. Thank you. So welcome back, and here we're about to demo the design and the features on the web application. So we'll navigate to the home page or the login page, which is 127, the localhost port 5000. So we're greeted with the login page, but for the fact that we do not have a login, we'll sign up for a new user. So here you're instructed to put in an email. So for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to put in a random email. So this is demo. It's demo.net. I'll put the first name, maybe D for demo, D for surname, then I'll put any random password and submit. And we're greeted with the first error telling us that our first name must be at least 2 characters. I'm also suspecting it will also be the same for the surname. So we'll just create a demo.net. Give it a name, let's say demo, and a surname Max, then a password, any random password of our choice. So when we submit, it tells us password doesn't match. Okay, fine. So we have to put in the right password. So go back again, put demo, and demo Max, and put a password. And hope that this works. And we're greeted with another error telling us that our password must be at least 8 and contain the up and lower number symbols. So go back again and do the same thing. Demo and Max. And we'll put a more complicated password now. And we log in. And we're presented with our personalized homepage. And here you can see that the account was created successfully. And it shows you your surname and your first name, and tells you your notes. So we'll proceed by adding new notes. So the first one will just say welcome, and we can add. Now after adding the note, you have the option to delete what you've added or edit what you added. But let's add more notes and say good job. And we add one more note. And for the sake of this demo, we decide to edit the welcome note. So I just simply go here, edit. It brings out the filled out box and edit what I want to say welcome to my notes app. Then I save, and you can see that the note is fully edited. And let's say I want to add a new note, an empty note, and I just come here and I click add notes. It tells me please add a note. So you can add a blank note. So you have something has to be in the note. So I can decide to add 23 and notes added. And let's say I want to edit the same 23. I can go there and say edit 23, and I delete everything and say save to just get a blank note and to tell you please add a note. Okay, so I go back and I must add. So I have 23 1 and I save, and it saves. And I want to delete. So I come here and I click the delete app. It gives you a warning that you sure you want to delete this, and I said okay, and that happens as well. So we also have the other function of trying out the XSS cross-site scripting. So for instance, I decide I want to put the script command, put SSS, and try to submit this. What it does is that it takes it and sees it, but wraps it around and protects it from causing any harm. It just presents it as a normal plain text page, a plain text note. So we can go ahead and delete it as well. And say, are you sure? Yes, I am, and this is done. Oh, sorry. I clicked on update, so I meant delete. So you sure you want to? Yes. So this is done. So when we're done with this, so this just proves that you can actually do or create user, you can add, you can read, you can update your notes, and you can also delete your notes. So we can also as well log out. So these are the basic functionalities of this web page. And I can as well go back and try to log in to my page again. And when I log in, I'm greeted. I'm greeted with my notes that I left behind. And this is also personalized per user. So somebody else without an email address can come and log in and get into somebody else's one. So let's say, for instance, I log out and I sign up for a new one. Supposed to, let's say, as@as.com. I put as, and I put complex password. And I press submit. So you can see AS has its own page as well. And if I log out, when I go back to demo and log in, demo also has its own personalized page. So I think this is basically what the app does. And it has shown input validation. It has also, we are going to show you now, I'm going to demo the part of the account logout. So let's say, for instance, I want to log into my account, but I've forgotten the password. So let me show you that as well. I log out, coming back here, I put the demo and I put my password. It tells me incorrect password. It's trying 2 more attempts. So I try again. It tells you have 1 more attempt and you try again. And this is the last one. If you don't get this right, most likely your account will be locked. And it tells you your account is locked for 5 minutes due to 3 failed attempts. So let's say I have to wait for 5 minutes before my account can be released to me. Okay, so we have to just wait for 5 minutes. And why we're waiting, let's see if we can go back and log into AS. While this is waiting, we can go back and log in to see if we can get into the AS account. So we'll go back, log in, and as.com. We're logged into AS while the demo account is still locked. So let's say we log out and we try to log in back to demo. Now with our right password, and it will say your account is locked, try in 3 minutes. So these are the security features that we have here. So we have to wait in 3 minutes. But while in 3 minutes going on, we can as well log in back to AS and see the session management and the session timeout as well. So with AS, I log back into AS. So we're logged back into AES and we just add a note. Our notes added, and we'll wait for 2 minutes to see. We're not going to do anything for 2 minutes and see if this will time out and ask us to log back in. So this is 1:46, so exactly by 1:48 p.m. should be able to try. These are these to demonstrate once you don't have any activity going, you don't click any button, you don't move to any other page, as you just logged in and you walked out and you're doing other things. If you come back in 2 minutes, the page is supposed to time out itself and ask you to log in again. These are an extra layer of security. So if you walk away from your system, someone can come in there and try to delete any of your notes or try to put some all manners of rubbish in your notes. So you're secured from that point. So after 2 minutes, it's supposed to tell us to log back in. So it's 1 minute is gone. So after a minute, we'll try it now. Yeah, it's almost 1 minute now. So let's see. I'm actually demoing this live so you can see that no everything happens real time. There's a few more seconds to go. Some more few seconds, and we will be able to log out and log in. Okay, a few more. So let's try this now. So when I try to add notes, here we go. So it's telling you session expired. Please log in again. So we have to log in again to carry out, and we log in with our AS again account. And you're back, our notes are there. Well, we still have to test for the demo account to see if we can log in again. So we'll log out here, check on the demo account. Okay, so we still have 0 minutes to try. So let's wait for some few seconds before we try to log back in. So you can see there's a timer. So after 5 minutes, if you try to come back in 3 minutes to log in, it tells you no, you still have to wait after 5 minutes or 2 minutes or the amount of minutes left. So those are the security new features we've added, or I added to the web application. So let's see now if we're able to log in. And boom, we're in. So demo has his account back and his notes are not changed. So this is a preview and a demo of the notes-taking app created by Flask. And I want to say a big thank you to Tech with Team. He inspired all this, showed me the way. I did a bit of research, did a bit of Googling, did a bit of reading as well to be able to achieve all this. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to do this project. And the areas of improvement I intend to add later using the OAuths, that's the use of Google, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook accounts to log into your Notes app. That will be developed later. And also adding a reset to reset your password, and also role-based access where you divide the site for the admin and the regular users. This will be in a later release. Once again, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity. Bye.